Kevin, the tiny dog with the biggest heart. Some dogs come into your life like a whirlwind, wild, chaotic, full of energy. But then there are dogs like Kevin, who arrive like a whisper, quiet, sweet, unassuming. But over time, they quietly weave themselves into every corner of your world until you can't imagine a single day without them. Hi, I'm Jahan, and this is the story of my dog Kevin, a fuzzy, stubby-legged Chihuahua who looks a little like a miniature football and a lot like a miracle.
We've been trying to contact you regarding your cars.
Kevin didn't look like much when we first brought him home. Just a round little pup with big ears, soft fur, and eyes that seemed far too serious for his size. It was my husband who named him Kevin, and while I wasn't sold on it at first, it grew on me. It fit. Kevin had this strangely dignified energy, like he'd been around for a while, like he already knew how the world worked.
Take it, Kevin.
Kevin shares our home with his sister, a much larger, gentle dog who towers over him but treats him like royalty. She's calm, kind, and endlessly patient, letting Kevin steal her toys, her spot on the couch, and even the attention without complaint. Their relationship is something between siblings and an old married couple. They communicate in glances and nudges. It's both hilarious and heartwarming to watch. Though Kevin is pure Chihuahua, people often ask if he's mixed with a pug or some other chunky breed. His body is shaped like a loaf of bread, his legs like little drumsticks, and his face is equal parts judgmental and sleepy. He's the kind of dog who prefers being held like a baby rather than running around. He's lazy, but proudly so.
It's just me. Just me. God.
Don't get me wrong, he can be energetic. Sometimes, when the mood strikes him, he'll bolt across the room chasing a toy, tail wagging, eyes wide with excitement. But these spurts are short-lived. A few seconds later, he flops onto the floor like he's just run a marathon. We've tried everything to keep him active, but Kevin has a very clear motto: why run when you can nap? Despite his low energy, Kevin has a big personality. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's not shy about it. If he wants to be picked up, he'll sit and stare at you until you get the message. If he wants a treat, he'll start talking, a funny little mix of whines and growls that sound like a conversation. And don't even try to make him walk on wooden floors. He absolutely refuses. We thought it was a grooming issue at first, but even with freshly trimmed nails, he'll tiptoe around the edges of the room to avoid touching the wood. Carpets only, thank you very much. Kevin is, well, a little overweight. He's supposed to be between 6 and 7 pounds, but he's been hovering around 8 for a while now. We've worked with our vet, tried different foods and routines, and are currently on our 3rd diet since last January. But let's be honest, Kevin isn't one for workouts. He's more of a, let me sleep in your lap all day kind of guy. And honestly, I love that about him. of the greatest gifts in my life is being able to work from home. It means I get to spend every day next to Kevin. Whether I'm on a Zoom call or writing an email, he's there, curled up beside me, breathing softly, occasionally lifting his head just to make sure I'm still there too. It's a quiet kind of companionship, the kind that doesn't ask for much but somehow gives you everything. Kevin loves the rest of the family, my husband, our kids, but there's no denying he's my dog. Everyone sees it. He follows me from room to room, waits by the door when I leave, stares at me like I'm his entire world. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the same way.
Hi, buddy. What do you have? What do you have? Show me.
There are moments when I catch myself wondering how I'll survive when Kevin's not around anymore. I try not to dwell on it, but it sneaks in sometimes. Usually when he's fast asleep in my arms, snoring gently, his little legs twitching like he's chasing something in his dreams. I don't know how I'll ever let go. But for now, I hold on to every moment, every silly look, every lazy nap, every time he climbs into my lap just to be close. He may be small, he may be lazy, but Kevin is my heart wrapped in fur. If Kevin's story made you smile or reminded you of a pet you love, consider hitting that like button. And if you want to see more real, emotional stories about pets like Kevin, go ahead and subscribe. These little animals do so much more than just live in our homes. They shape our days. They teach us patience, joy, and how to love without condition. So from me, Kevin, and our whole little family, thank you for watching. And don't forget to give your pets some extra love today. They deserve it.